The third season of Star Trek, Picard, is heating up. It would appear that I always state that with only 4 episodes remaining, the majority of the Next Generation cast and crew have been reunited. However, both the episode of this week and its preview appear to raise the stakes. Dominion is the title of the 7th episode of Star Trek, Picard Season 3. As a result, could we anticipate additional Star Trek Deep Space Nine references and Easter eggs? Deborah Kandner is in charge of directing Episode 7, and Jane Man Eggs is the author. Like every week, the Authority Summary provides us with a thought of where this episode will go. However, we must also dissect some preview content. The upcoming episode is shown off in a sneak peek at Track Central. For this week's Star Trek series, we have a clip, a trailer, and some preview images. Warning: there will be spoilers. We'll be speculating and connecting the dots at the end about what this means because this is a preview video of material that will be released officially. Therefore, please leave if you want to avoid this episode. Although I'm joking, you shouldn't become spoiled. This is Trek Central. Captain Jack, I'm your host. And since the preview for this week's episode looks fantastic, let's get right into it. Before we really do twist into this video, if you need to stay up with the latest on the most recent Star Journey news, regulation, and then some, then, at that point, make a point to hit that buy-in button to never miss a video from a group here at Trek Central. For daily updates on the Star Trek universe, you can also follow us on social media. However, for the time being, engage. Okay, the official synopsis will be displayed on screen so you can read it yourself. It pretty much covers everything that will happen. The Titan's disabled. Vadic will be lured into a trap by them. A little cool. Additionally, we get to hear about baby trailers, which we will examine in a moment. Okay, immediately preview the images. I'm getting the impression that the Titan's crew is on the run and a fugitive. They are, in essence, despite being on the run from Starfleet. Check out the images from the previews for the 7th episode of Star Trek Picard from Season 3. The Starfleet uniform jacket is now worn by a number of characters. Take a look at the pictures of Todd Stashwick and Joey Ryan. This jacket is on them. It appears cool. Additionally, there is a picture of Ed Spellers and Ensign, the Forge's character, Jack Crusher. Clearly, this was the ensemble worn by Ashley Sharp and Chestnuts. The Titan's Corridors Forge. It's possible that they are looking at them in the image of the Vatican Hergoons. I mean, look at these two images side by side. They appear to be gazing at each other. We also have a fantastic shot of Jerry Ryan in the Titan's captain's chair as Commander 7. It's possible that 7 finally gets the chance to shine as the ship's commander. Or on the other hand, perhaps Episode 7 is where Liam Shaw at long last takes care of business many believe is coming for him. Jason Fadden, Sir Patrick Stewart should be visible as Dr. Squash and Chief Naval Officer Picard in the Clinical Cove. In any case, Levarpa is totally viewed as Bliss LaForge. Notably, Michelle and Worf were both heard. Michael Dawn's absence from promotional materials this week is evident. As a result, I'm curious as to whether or not they've left to continue looking for Riker and Deanna Troi. All in all, definitely it could seem ok. Go back to Joe Ryan's Captain, Chairs, moment. At the back of a conference room window, we can see shipwreckage if we zoom in and enhance this image. I'm curious because I've seen a lot of theories about where they might be or what's going on, but we'll have to wait until Thursday. The current week's mystery trailer for the episode truly sets the publicity promptly concurred with a Shrike experiencing the U.S. Titan floating on what resembles a flotsam and jetsam field. Either the Titan is hiding there and pretending to be a trap, or they just happen to find this kind of battlefield. The words, "the Federation took my family," can be heard from Vadic. She now even refers to her real family, or perhaps the death of one or more of her changelings during the Dominion War. This would have to do with the episode's name. Vadic does say, "Now take yours," at the end of a sentence. Naturally, the plot reveals that she is after Jack Crusher. The Redium clip, which we'll talk about in a moment, also gives a little more insight into this particular plot point. Her gang has boarded the US of Titan A, just like in the trailer for Vatican.